are about to die. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem.
Oh.
Okay, right. So we are live, testing. Welcome to the live, guys. Thank you for joining. Sam and I are here just making sure that we're set up everywhere. Sam, did you want to add me into TikTok?
Yes, man. Just trying to go live now. Have they changed it?
Seems the same on my side. Juliet, welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. We're just getting set up. Give us a moment.
I've invited you.
Okay, I need to mute.
Oh, yeah, mute.
Is that... Yeah, perfect. That's better. Oh.
All right, let me...
I can still hear an echo.
Can you? Let me get my headphones.
Did you mute TikTok?
I have, mate. Yeah, it's probably because it's not on headphones. Give me 2 seconds.
Fair. It's a chat. It is picking up a lot of background noise. Apologies, guys. Testing. Okay, cool.
Is that good? Any echoes?
Yeah, I'm hearing double of myself.
Did you mute me on TikTok?
Yes, I did. Also, you're massively delayed to me.
I'm
actually hearing 3 of me.
How?
Guy on TikTok, we're dealing with some tech issues.
As always.
I can hear 3 of myself, but yes, STK has the best repricer for now. Amazon's free one is good too.
I don't know
That's
why.
horrible.
I don't know how to change it. I don't know what to do to change it. Any suggestions?
Usually I just mute you on TikTok and it works.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Try now.
Do we have... No, I can hear myself. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna turn off the clicker for now. Okay, I've muted.
Is that any better?
Oh no, that hasn't worked.
No. I thought we nailed this last time.
It's mad delayed as well.
I don't know why. It all seems on sync on my side. So I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna refresh my browser.
Joe, anyway, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. What about SellerFuse repricer? I think your first comment went short. I can't remember what the first comment was. Something about what repricer. I've never used SellerFuse repricer, to be honest with you. I've used a lot of repricers in the past, but yeah, SDK is what I always tend to go back to. So that's what I'm using at the minute.
Okay. Is that better?
Fine for me. What about you?
It's fine for you. Weird, I could hear you talking even with StreamYard down.
That's because you're still on TikTok. Joe, I've just had my 2 best days doing Amazon in a row. I'm only regret is not buying more. Yeah, mate, always the way. Always the way. And the one time you do end up buying more, and that's when the listings end up going go into crap and you wish you didn't buy more. But it's a good problem to have, I suppose. At least it's worked out really well. So yeah, congrats on that, mate.
Do you think I should close TikTok and go back in?
You can try. Do you want me to close TikTok and then stay on StreamYard? Then we can try and figure out what the issue is. You don't do anything. Let me close TikTok. Okay, if you speak now, because it how's that?
Can I hear double of me? No. Okay, right. I can't hear double of me right now. Can I hear double of me right now? Yeah, I can. It's me.
Oh, so TikToks.
Okay. All right, guys. Whoever's on TikTok, I do apologize. I'm hearing myself 3 times over. So there must be a setting somewhere where 2 microphones are enabled.
Oh, maybe StreamYard and TikTok possibly.
I can't actually hear you from StreamYard, which is really weird.
You can't hear me from StreamYard.
Okay, I'm gonna close the stream and come back in. Okay, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, I can't hear you now, but I also can't hear myself. So TikTok is definitely the problem.
Okay. Have you left TikTok? I can't find you on there.
Yes, I've left TikTok. I can hear you now. My headphones are about to die. Let me try and go back into TikTok. Anyone who's on this stream, apologies for the tech issues. Do let us know if you've got any questions. We can answer them whilst trying to fix the problems.
Or if you've got any answers to our tech problems, which I feel like we need a tech guy who's just...
We need a producer, don't we?
Yeah, because we have this issue every time. It doesn't matter what we change, it always ends up happening somehow.
The annoying thing is the problem that we solved last time is come back, but the solution is still enabled.
Yeah.
Okay, right, let's try again. Okay, I've gone live on TikTok. I can't hear myself.
All right, let me co-host with you. I can't see you on it though.
Nick Keener, hi, welcome to the live. Dana, welcome to live, or Dana. Nick, oh no. Okay, I can't hear myself, which means if you now co-host with me on TikTok, it's definitely on your side.
Yes, I can't find you on TikTok though. Oh, now you've appeared.
No, I blocked you. I don't like you.
Yeah.
Right, problem solved. Sorted it.
All good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Bang.
Damn, that was definitely all you. It wasn't me clicking the wrong mute.
Possibly.
No, I'm joking. It was me. I was clicking mute on the wrong option.
Oh. Right, I'm just trying to find me on, so I can put my little clicker on.
Cool. Right. Guys, thank you for your patience to anyone who was on YouTube. We actually do have some really exciting announcements for this live. I was going to do a little banner wherever you're watching from, but we can just chat today. Before we get into the swing of things, Sam and I haven't done a live for a while because he's been on holiday. You seem to be abroad every other day, which is making me jealous. How was your holiday?
It was good, thank you, mate. Really good. It was nice and chilled, just what I wanted.
Very cool. Okay, I'm just letting our community members know that we're live. So anyone in here who is not aware, we have a free Discord community with closing in on 1,600 members. So I'm just letting them know.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Mo, welcome to Live Mate. Do you use Keeper Product Finder as a beginner? Sam might have a different opinion to me. I don't think Keeper Product Finder is the most beginner-friendly sourcing method. It's better if you have an existing knowledge of brands and where to find them, in my opinion. But it's good for A to A. What are your thoughts on that, Sam?
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, it's a very good method, but you need to understand how Keeper works and really understand the filters and everything like that. If you're going in as brand new, then it can be quite daunting and quite hard to figure out, and people overcomplicate it massively. Like, there's hundreds of different filters you can use within it, and if you look at all of them, you're just gonna overwhelm yourself massively. So I think you want to try and reduce the amount of filters you use. Try and use like 4 or 5 to between like 4 and 6 filters, and play around with that. But I think, like you say, if you already know what sells on Amazon, you know what brands do well, you know what type of products do well and categories do well, then that will make it a lot easier if you're then using Keeper Product Finder. But for A2As, yeah, great. You don't really need to know much, to be honest with you. You just need the right filter for A2As. But yeah, it can be really, really good.
Okay, so the echo is coming from me muting you. That's what I usually do, but now people are telling me that they can't hear you when you're muted.
Oh.
Can you say something again, Sam?
Hello.
Guys, did you hear that? Prime Suspect and Mo, did you hear him say hello? Okay, right. Okay, perfect. Right. So Sam, I'm going to send you a screenshot of the saying. There's a mute button like in your screen, and there's a mute button below. I have to mute your screen and keep the one below active. So I'm going to send that setting.
Oh, that's what mine is at the minute.
Yeah. I did it the wrong way around. Guys, thank you ever so much for your help there. Thank you for your patience as well. Sam, can you repeat the thing you said about A to A, because the guys on my side didn't hear you?
No, that was one time only. So yeah, Keeper Product Finder can be very good. It can be very daunting though. Like, there's lots of filters. There's like over 100 different filters on there you can use. And I think if you're going fresh with it and you don't really understand it too well, then yeah, it can be very overwhelming, because people overcomplicate it massively and they try and filter out so many different things. Whereas if you stick between 4 and 6 filters, then that will get you the best results without overwhelming you too much. But I think, like you said before, you want to if you've got a base understanding of what sells well on Amazon in terms of brands, products, categories, that sort of thing, then that will definitely make your life a lot easier. If you don't have much of an understanding of that, then yeah, it can be it can be quite hard and a bit daunting. But yeah, with A2A, Keeper Product Finder is very good. I love Keeper Product Finder for A2As, but again, it's knowing what filters to use. We've got a really good filter in the mentorship, which gives us decent results, which it obviously takes time to figure out and actually get right. But yeah, if you can get a decent filter for A2As, you're on to a winner.
Fatima in YouTube, what are you doing, bros? We are here to talk about Amazon FBA. So SellerSmart, we've been building that for over a couple of years now. And we've designed an entire ecosystem so that literally everything you would need in your Amazon journey, you can come to us. We've got everything. We now have about 140 positive reviews. Reese has just updated them on our new website, which is looking really cool. He's done a really great job on that. And we're just here to help you hopefully turn Amazon into a full-time income down the line. Buddy. Mo, I've been using Keeper and it's been going really well as I learned the filters well. That's really good, mate. It's one of those things. If it works for you, do it. If it works for you, do it. What I like is going to be different to you. It's going to be different to Sam, because we're all individual. Like, email newsletter sourcing works really well for Sam and I, but a virtual assistant, for example, might prefer storefront sourcing. You just got to double down on what works really well for you.
100%. Like every single sourcing method is all very good in its own right. It's just knowing how to use them and how to get the best out of it. Some people excel massively at newsletter sourcing. Other people excel massively at Keeper Product Finder. Everyone, you need to just pick your strengths and weaknesses, right? Everyone's got different strengths with how to source. So I think as long as you work towards that, then yeah, you'll be fine. And I won't worry too much about what method you're doing. It's just whatever method you're good at and whatever you actually. I think the main ones are whatever method you enjoy as well. There's nothing worse than sitting down for like a 2-hour sourcing session, absolutely hating it. Like, you want to enjoy the method you're using, and I think that's why I say to people when you first get started, you want to try out all the different methods and then just see which one you get on with. And then whichever one you get on with, stick with that. Because there's no point trying to battle with 50 different methods if you hate them all.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, 100%. Prime Suspect said, I can hear someone's heart beating. I checked my Whoop, and my Whoop is a very slow heart rate, so I'm guessing that wasn't me, but who knows?
I can hear that as well, you know. Right now, I can hear the heartbeat.
I can hear that as well. What is that?
Is it? I feel like it's the clicker. It is the clicker where it was on my desk.
Interesting.
Maybe it's gone now. I don't know, because where it's like, hopefully it's gone. I can very faintly hear it now, but not anymore. So hopefully it's gone.
Fair. Mo, I've been finding a lot of good products, and I'm waiting to get ungated and hopefully make a sale. Yeah, absolutely, Mo. That's fantastic. Can you keep us updated with your progress? We absolutely love to see beginners get into it, because the dopamine hit when you get your first sale is unreal. One of the big announcements we've got, guys, is we believe we're the first company in the world to have a solution to ungating. So we have an auto ungater now that we released it in our server. You can join our free Discord community, go to the announcements, and you'll see it. The auto ungater will analyze your specific storefront and will auto ungate any brands that you are eligible to sell. When I did it, I unlocked 1,200 brands. Some people in our mentorship unlocked 4,500 brands. Other people, it's 200. It just depends on your seller metrics. The more you sell, the more you can rescan it and it will do more. It is an absolute game changer. Honestly, the people in our mentorship have been testing it for a month, and it's mind blowing how good it is. One of the guys in our mentorship who's fairly new, he hired a virtual assistant from us. The VA is performing really well. On a day, they sent 10 leads, and the client in our mentorships, shout out to Satoshi, was ungated in all 10 brands on that list, which is very unheard of these days. So yeah, amazing.
Big up Satoshi. Cole said, how much did you spend in May? I didn't really spend much. Like, it was pretty shit. I had obviously cash flow issues with Amex and stuff, so I didn't really spend much at all. I just had a look then, and I spent more than I thought. I spent 60k in the end, but yeah, it wasn't enough, not enough at all. So yeah, really, really, really slow month. Same for this month. This month I've spent maybe, I don't know, probably less than 10k so far. Yeah, not much at all.
Damn, 10k by the 12th. That's really low for you, isn't it?
Yeah, super low. I didn't buy anything while I was on holiday. I tried to do like no Amazon work at all while I was away, which is probably the first time ever I've done that. But it was quite nice. So yeah, nothing there.
You'll feel it next month though, won't you?
Yeah, 100%. I'm already feeling the sales this month from lack of spend last month, but so far I've spent 7k so far. So yeah, it's been slow, but I'm not too fast. Obviously, we've got Prime Day week after next, so I can quite easily drop a load of money then. So I'm not too fussed, to be honest with you.
Yeah, for everyone who doesn't know, Prime Day is on the 23rd of June. Prime Day is an amazing day for Amazon to Amazon. So if you haven't tried that, definitely give it a go. We've been debating doing something a little botty for Prime Day specifically, but we haven't decided yet just because our schedules are quite busy. So if we don't do it this one, we might do it next one. But yeah, Prime Day is really good. I can see in the group we've got Glenn Lacey, LTH, B Prakaj, got Craig in here, got loads of people in the mentorship.
Cool. Here we go. Welcome to the live. OTG FBA said, how's June been and how's today been? Found it slow. Yeah, my day's been super slow today. Really, really slow. I think I've only just done like £1,000 revenue or something, which is just hit £1,000 and 17. So yeah, super, super slow. My month's okay so far. I think I've done like 50k rev this month. I think 44k rev I've done. So the month as a whole has been okay, but today's been pretty slow.
Prime Suspect. QQ, how do you handle requesting and downloading all different invoices from different suppliers? Right. So we, for myself, Cal Reese and I had a custom Airtable database where we collected every brand, every email address, and every request type. So every company has a different way to request invoices. For one company, it might be emailing support. Another company, it might be downloading from the website. Another company, it might be sent by post. We had our entire database had this, and it was automatic. So if we clicked the button in our database, it would request the invoice automatically. That will be in our software as well. It should be functioning in our software eventually. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah, Sam, that's exactly why I use the same Airtable. So whenever there is a supplier we buy from where we have to manually email to get the invoice, my VA hits the button, email generates automatically based on the data you have. So it'll populate the order number, the date, the billing address, delivery address, and also what else? The product. Send it off, say please can you provide me an invoice, and then we wait to get the invoice back. Anything else, like if we need to, if it's gone into my emails, then I will forward the email to my VA, she'll file it away, or if she needs to contact them any other way, then she can do that if it's something like live chat or something like that. But it's a pain in the ass, but I think knowing the easiest way to do it is have a database, like we just said, of every retailer you buy from and what their method is of collecting invoices. If you've got that in place, it'll make your life a lot easier, just so you're not battling every time you need to get an invoice. It's just all the information's there.
BM said, which city are you based in? I don't mind saying this. So I'm based in Bristol in the southwest. Our prep centre is based in Kent. The boys are either around Kent or around the Essex way. Sam, you happy to say where you're based?
I'm based down in Dorset, near Bournemouth. Right on the beach, which I can use for about 2 weeks of the year because England's weather is so crap.
Prime Suspect said, feel like pulling hair out if I had any. Oh, I see what you're saying. So that was a continuation from the different invoices. You feel like pulling your hair out if you had any. Yeah, it is frustrating, but it's one of those things that you shouldn't do manually. You need to build a system. That's a system that we should be helping people with in our mentorship, I think. So if that's not in the software right now, I'll check with Cal for an update.
Athia, I'm matching price or lowest price, but still not getting buy box for some products as a beginner. Yeah, that's pretty normal. And your look, it's pretty normal as a beginner. I don't know how much feedback or reviews you've got, but if you haven't got any or very low, then you will have to just sort of wait your turn to get that buy box. I think as long as you're continuing to match, you just need to be a bit patient. Your time will come eventually. And I think it depends on the listing as well. Like who you're competing against. Are you, I don't know, matching Amazon's price? Are you matching Amazon's price? Because if so, you're going to struggle to win the buy box of them. You might have to undercut them ever so slightly. Is it like they're massive wholesalers on the listing with like loads of thousands of reviews? Then obviously that's going to make a bit of an impact. As long as no one's got like crazy reviews, I think it's just a patience game. You just got to wait, and you will get your time eventually. And that's just one of the issues with being a new seller. But yeah, it does pass eventually.
Shout Alex, good to see you in here, mate. Long time no see. He said Sam is based wherever the holiday takes him. That's so true. Hi people. Yeah, welcome, mate. Good to have you in here. I've got quite a few backlogs, Sam, so I'm just going to
fly through.
Mo said, do you do brand directs? We have authorized distributor relationships. So we have exclusive wholesale leads to the people in our mentorship and very soon into our prep center. That is something I'm working on in the background of developing. One thing I am going to be developing in the background as well. I don't know if Sam will be getting involved with this. I think I've spoken to you about this. We want to hire a VA to do brand direct specifically. We want to find opportunities, and then I want to create relationships with brand brand directs so that we can bring those relationships into our mentorship. That's one of my big long-term goals. I was chatting to another big seller in our prep center who was really keen to get in on that. Was like, was saying, let's split the VA and do it together. I was like, sure, why not? Let's go for it.
I think that'd be good. I'm actually working on my first brand direct deal at the minute,
Nice.
which I never thought I would ever do. To be honest, it was never something I had any plans to do, but it was actually a friend, like a guy I know. So like one of my best mates, his sort of other best mate is released his own brand, and it's on TikTok. He's got it in a few hotel chains in London. He's got it on in a few. I think is it on what's Space NK or no? He's on a couple of like beauty websites. It's a decent brand, decent like beauty products. And it's not on Amazon, so I pinged him a message and said, "Look, let me get this launched for you. I can take over it." So we've been having a few conversations. So I'm waiting to hopefully I might be able to get that sorted with him, which would be good. He's a long guy though. It takes like a week to get any response from him. So yeah, it's been a long process, but hopefully I can get that sorted.
Very cool. I'm a big fan of brand direct, and I do think OA, A2A wholesale is amazing. If you're going to do those models, I think in the next 5 years, we're going to see a lot more brands requiring letters of authorization. So whilst it works now, who knows how long it's going to work? People have been saying arbitrage is dead for years and it's still going. So I suspect it will still be going for a long time, but just hedging bets, I think brand direct is a really good option long term. It's just
I think it's a great option.
Yeah, I was just going to say, just like wholesale, whilst it's incredible, just most people, it's not accessible to you. You need to have a bit of experience. You need to be good with the chat. You need to be good at building relationships with suppliers, and you need to provide them value. If you're a brand new seller who doesn't even have much cash, you're just not going to be able to do brand direct.
Yeah, for sure.
Most said, I do enjoy Keep a Product Finder. To be honest, time goes by really fast. Awesome. If you enjoy it, that's the best thing, mate.
Definitely. Alex said, I have a brand direct deal, but he is selling more industrial stuff, and without Amazon history, am I scared to jump in? So yeah, that's the sort of stuff it's not industrial stuff, the stuff I'm looking at, but there's no Amazon history at all. So for me, I'm going to be creating the listings. I'm going to be doing the PPC and everything like that. So
make sure you get a contract signed up for that, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. I guess for me, it's a bit easier because when I've looked on their website, they have all their images. They have loads of information. So creating the listing is just going to be so easy. And for me, it's just going to be worrying about PPC and just making sure that's running well to get it launched. Whereas for you, I'm not really sure with industrial stuff, like the product probably doesn't have like really good images, high quality images already. So you might have to be looking into that. And then you need to understand how PPC works. I'm not fully switched on with PPC. I sort of understand how it works, and I can probably get by with it. So that's something I'll be working on. But I think you need to try and learn how to create a really good listing, and also understand how to run PPC as well. So I think they're the two things you need to learn on how to do. And I think the listing is super important. You need really good high quality images. And yeah, really good bullet points and everything like that. It needs to appeal. There are tools you can use to create good listings. And I'm going to try and find one now for you.
I just had an absolutely insanely good idea that I'm going to tell you off the live because I don't want to give away this idea. Okay, right. I've made a note of that just so I don't forget. Just while you're looking for that, let me try and find the next question. So sorry, I know there's a backlog on my side. Give us a sec, guys. Joe said, how does EU A2A work in terms of how long does it take for Amazon to send, say, from France to the UK? Honestly, anything from like 10 days to 3 weeks, it depends. Having a Prime account doesn't affect the shipping time, what we noticed. But yeah, anything from 10 days to 3. Sometimes I got the products within a week. Most of the time it was within 10 days. And then sometimes it was 3 weeks. But yeah, EU A2A is really good. Just remember, you shouldn't have more than 3 personal buying accounts, because if you do, you're going to start getting order cancellations. If they close your account or get order cancellations, that's fine. Amazon has AI systems to do that automatically, and they're really trigger happy. You just need to live chat with Amazon, tell them you're a real human, and then they'll unblock the account. There is a bit of a game you have to play with the EU 8A, but it's very good and a lot less competitive if you can figure it out. And we teach that in our mentorship, of course.
Can't find this tool.
Athea and Mo, I'm guessing you guys know each other. What's the story there? B Prakads, welcome. LTH, afternoon, welcome. Athea, I'm matching price or lowest price, but still not getting buy box for the same products. Athea, how long have you been selling for? How long have you been matching price? And if you go to...
I've just answered that question. She asked it on mine as well.
Oh, okay. In that case,
I don't know how that's gone through to both.
Fair. Well, either way, just scroll the mouse along the buy box line and just make sure, is your name appearing in the buy box? If it is your storefront. If it is, that just means you're not getting the product isn't selling whilst you're in the buy box time. So in that case, you just need to be patient. Otherwise, you just need to do what Sam said, wait, and then maybe undercut after about a week or so. Mo said, I have no idea what Prime Day is at all. Prime Day is a sales event that Amazon runs where it's genuinely really good. They cut a lot of prices. It could be anything from like 30% to sometimes 50, 60, even higher sometimes. Prime Day is a really great opportunity to buy the product when the price is low, and when it goes back up, resell it back on Amazon when the price is high. It's a really great model. You can't use Amazon invoices for ungating, but you can use them for IP violations, authenticity complaints, and everything like that. Sometimes you have to hold on to your stock for 2 to 3 months, depending on how long the price stays low. Again, the strategy with A2A, if the product price goes low and it stays low for a long time, that's usually not a good lead. You want something that goes low and then comes back up quickly. And just like spring deals, Prime Day should tell you how long the product is going to be on offer for. Should tell you.
Sorry, Alec, I can't find the software. If I had more time, I'd have a little look. It's in a Discord group I'm in, so I will take a little look and I'll ping you a message if I do find it, mate.
B Prakads said only £1,000. I'd hate to do that. Yeah, honestly, starting with £1,000 is the way for you guys as individuals, right? I was speaking to Cameron in a call earlier today. Cameron's this awesome 16-year-old lad who's just joined our free server. I was talking to Cameron earlier today, and I was saying, you can understand, you guys can understand that Amazon is the biggest marketplace in the world. You can understand that 65% of the units sold on the platform are sold by third-party sellers like you and I, but you can't. It doesn't feel real until you've made a sale. Once you've proven the concept to yourself, that's where people go hard. So £1,000 is what we tell people to start with, just to prove the concept. And then as soon as you're good to go, put more into it. Shout Alex in this live on the YouTube. Shout out to Shout. He started with £500 and he's done very well. That's a lot harder to do these days, though. That's why we say 1,000. And to be honest with you, 2 to 3K is better. But I know not everyone has 2 to 3K.
Terry Tibbs saying, looking extra handsome today. Thank you very much, mate. I assume you're talking about me and not Sean.
I need a haircut, mate.
So do I. I need a haircut badly.
Welcome, Terry. Good to have you in here, mate. LTH said, Alex, mate, I'm not even on £1 for the month, let alone for the day.
You'll get there, mate. You'll get there. Alex said thanks for the tips and good luck with your venture and brand direct. Sam, thank you very much, mate. And Sam, if you need any photographs, I know a guy. I forget about that. So yeah, I guess when it comes to getting photographs of your products, then yeah, you shouldn't have any issues there, mate.
I know I saw someone advertise this the other day, but I think there is now a service that it might be an AI service, but I think it does your entire Amazon listing and it actually is good. Like it does the SEO, it does the images. I've not tested this because I don't do PL, but it's very exciting if it's true.
That's what I was trying to find. That the one. So for my private label product, that's a tool. I used a tool. I don't know if it's the same tool, but I used a tool like that, and it created everything for me. So I'm just trying to find it. I know it's in a Discord group somewhere. So I'll have another little look.
James Pether, welcome to the live, mate. He said hi to both of you. Welcome, mate. Thank you for coming. And Danny said, I used your ungating software last night and it unlocked 875 brands for me. So thank you. It's given me options. Danny, thank you ever so much for your comment, mate. That is amazing. I'm going to screenshot that. Honestly,
Okay,
guys,
good work,
like,
mate.
yeah, honestly, guys, this Ungate tool is just absolutely absurd. And I really, I'm British and I was raised not to be not to be an ass, but I'm really proud of us for this. Like, this is such a big problem in the Amazon space. As far as I'm aware, no one else has done this. It was hard to develop and it's incredible. Like 875 brands, amazing. Mine was 1,200. Sam, yours was, what was it?
1,500.
Yeah, it's just absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
So, like, this is what I'm saying. Amazon has so many problems, and that's what we're here for. SellerSmart is here to try to solve the problems in the space, because it doesn't look like Amazon is going to improve the problems, which means someone has to step in and try and do that, which is what we're here for. And the Ungating tool is just an amazing way to do that. Really big thank you for Danny for the comment there.
Definitely. Brockwell, is Seller Central down? I can't log in. Not as far as I'm aware. It was fine for me earlier. Hopefully it's just a part-time glitch for you and it should sort itself out, mate. But yeah, it seems good for me.
Try Rockwell, try clearing your browser cache, delete your history, close the browser, try again. If that doesn't work, try a different browser. If that doesn't work, try your phone.
If that doesn't work, just give up. Alan Guff 5, on your mentoring, do you offer wholesale training? So we don't do, there isn't like modules or any particular elements where we sort of cover wholesale massively. Like, we have wholesale deals and relationships within the mentorship. I have done a video on how to analyze these deals and how to work with them. Wholesale is something we're going to be introducing to the mentorship soon. At the minute, it is mostly online arbitrage, and obviously recently we have got these wholesalers in, but we can help you in terms of analyzing and trying to work out if it wholesales a good deal and stuff like that. But we've got nothing in there to teach you how to find wholesalers, how to negotiate, and how to manage relationships with them or anything like that. That is to come.
Good timing though, because guess what my plan is for next week?
What is it? Tell me.
It's to do exactly that. I've got a list of, I've got the video structure. I know exactly the videos I need to record. I'll probably ask you to record some just to lower the recording work. So the video modules we have, the course that we have is entirely OA, A to A, EU, A to A, and scaling. We will add in wholesale modules to that, and I've got an entire structure of teaching you how to do that. One thing I want to do in the videos is, I'm not going to post this publicly on YouTube, but I will put it in the server, is I'm going to record calls that with brands, with suppliers and everything like that. I'll obfuscate them, I'll blur them and maybe modulate their voice, but I want to show you what the conversation looks like when you're talking to brands, just so you guys get a good idea. I'll show you how we find the brands. As Sam said, how to nurture the relationships. There are communities out there that teach people to be deceptive to suppliers. I don't agree with that personally. The whole point of wholesale, brand direct, whatever you're doing, is to build a long-term relationship with them. So to me, it doesn't make any sense to lie to the supplier, ethically and strategically long term. So hopefully we'll be able to teach you a good way to do it. I'll be able to record the videos next week. We have a cheap sourcing course coming out for OA. We're just waiting on our editor to get back about that. So let's say I record the videos next week. We will try to release them in July. Let's say my baby's due in August, so I definitely want to get it done before then.
Yeah, you need to everything getting written off from August onwards, mate. Get everything you can get done now.
Oli Wally, welcome. Thank you for joining. How much do you need to start Amazon FBA? At least £1,000. More is better. If you have less than that, it's probably a good idea to try something else. Or, a lot of the people we work with have career jobs. Just try to put as much into it as you can, prove that it works, and then put more into it. I love that you guys covering everything to do with Amazon and using automations for tasks. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. That is our forte. Just had a quick call with Reese. Very tempted to join the group. You guys seem genuine. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Do it. Well, thank you again. We've loved having you in the live calls every time you join. It's one of those things. We have a really strong guarantee in the one-to-one. We'll work with you until you hit 50K. And just try it. Like, I promise you won't regret it. We aim to we aim to please when you're coming into the server. We aim to please, and the information in there is insane. Like we know pretty much every Amazon FBA coach in the space. We know every virtual assistant recruitment in the space. In our not so humble opinion, none of them come close to us anymore. And it's because we as a whole team have worked so hard for 2 straight years, like 7 days a week. I just don't think anyone comes close. Having said that, though, there's a couple of people I really like. So if people don't go with us, I would be happy if they went with them. I don't want to just be entirely cocky in this call.
It's true, though. Like, some people say it, but we truly mean it. And I guess we've got the facts to back this up as well. Like, the amount of people who have come to us after they've done another mentorship, and that original mentorship was absolutely useless, wasn't worth the time, and they just got no value out of it. And they've then joined ours and then had so much more success and enjoy it so much more, and think it's such a better experience. Like, we've got, like, I don't know, 5, 6 different people recently who have joined other mentorships and just didn't get on with them and just thought it was absolutely useless. Like, we know ours is the best mentorship out there. Like, we're not just saying it is definitely the best mentorship out there. I know what some of the other mentorships do. I know what they cover. I've been told what they cover. I've heard everything about it. You will not get a mentorship like ours. Like, we will cover everything you need to know, and we're there to hold your hand and make sure you get the results you want. And I think the difference between us and other mentorships as well is we run it like a business, right? We're looking at this like a business. We're professional. We're not just doing this as sort of like a side hobby, part-time thing. We just jump on a few TikTok lives, just chat rubbish and just try and drag some people in and don't really pay much attention to it. Like, Sean, Reese and Cal work on it full time. I obviously work on my Amazon business, and then I work on it as well. Like, we are super serious about this, and we're growing it to like a really good level, and we want to be professional. We want to treat it like a business, run it like a business. We want every single person to succeed. Whereas others out there just don't really care too much. If they got your money, then they're happy. Then whatever you do after that is not on them. That's not like us at all. Like, we want everyone to do really, really well. And look, it is a great mentorship, and it's a great opportunity if you're in the position to jump on it.
Yeah, and like, I'm probably going to age Sam and I by saying this, but I think the difference is that we're a bit older. You know, I'm about to turn 34. Reese has a kid, Sam has 2. I've got 1 on the way. We're not like cocky 20-year-olds just trying to make a quick buck. We genuinely are passionate about what we do. We've all got life experiences to know that life is pretty tough. We're here to try and help make it a bit easier for our clients, for our community members. And the way that we know how to do that is to help with Amazon, to help make extra money. So yeah, if you're going to go with someone who's passionate and actually cares and wants to help. Danny said, I've got a mentor, but he doesn't offer anything, so I'm going alone. Unfortunately, this is something that we hear all the time. The 4 or 5 people that Sam was just talking about in our mentorship, they literally just paid for other mentors. Like, within 2 weeks, I think I think it was Pat or someone paid quite a lot of money. Maybe it wasn't Pat, maybe it was someone else, paid quite a lot of money for another mentor, and within 2 weeks was working with us, had great results since working with us. So
yeah, he's still in the other mentorship, and he said they're just worlds apart. They just don't even compare, and he says ours is just far superior.
LTH said, seem to be cracking down on beauty though. I've been given 2 months for Aveen before Amazon regate it. Yeah, beauty is probably one of the most popular niches, especially in the UK. And it does seem like they've been hard gating a lot more brands recently. I think it's because, like, to give you guys some like inside scoop, no one likes Amazon in the business world. And when I say that, I mean, Amazon, you know how annoying Amazon can be for you as a small seller. Apparently it can be just as annoying for big companies. So the big companies get frustrated by it. They see the golden handcuffs with it. The manufacturers get frustrated by it. The sellers on the platform frustrate the brands because they tank prices. The wholesalers, the distributors get frustrated by it. But the reason I say that is all of these big brands are starting to realize how big the opportunity is. So a lot more of them are taking personal ownership of their listings rather than letting third-party sellers do them. Not all of them, but honestly, whether it is frustrating or not, the money you can make on it is insane as long as you know how to do it properly and you follow the rules. So that's why people tolerate the annoyances with it. And that's why we try to solve the annoyances with our services and with our automations and everything.
It's the same. I was speaking to this with a few other people the other day. It's the same as any business, right? You've got your you've got the things which, I don't know what they like, the pain points in almost every single business. With Amazon, that is just one of them. It doesn't matter what business you do, there's always going to be problems. There's always going to be issues. Although the grass might look greener if you're looking at doing, I don't know, drop shipping or TikTok or Forex or, I don't know, property or whatever it is, they all have their own issues. None of them, like any business no business is smooth sailing. So I think you just need to pick your battles and just choose which one you're happy to go with, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. Danny said, any advice for sourcing? It's killing me. I don't know what your coach has given you so far. I would say for most people, email newsletter sourcing is a really good place to start. Storefront sourcing with SellerSmart SaaS is a really good place to start. Mo in this live call earlier was saying he's been having really good success with Keeper Product Finder. I think what you need to do is pick one or two and stick to it. Just double down on it. If you have less than £2,000, probably don't do Amazon to Amazon. I would just do online arbitrage. And you're probably suffering with sourcing because you're not good at manufacturing your margin yet. So just make sure you've got all the correct Chrome extensions installed for coupons. Use discount gift cards from our free portal. You can get that completely for free just by being a member in the free server. Use cashback, use student discounts, referral discounts, NHS discounts if you can. Manufacture your margin, pick one or two methods and stick to them.
Yeah, I think manufacturing your margin is big. Like, I think that makes a big difference. Like some guy in the mentorship the other day sent me a product for, I'm not going to say what it was, but he sent me a product. And I looked at it and I said, my VA sent me this earlier today and I got it cheaper than that. So I'm wondering like how we got that. So I messaged him and said, where are you sourcing this from? And he told me, and I was like, you can get, I've sourced the same product and I've got it 10% cheaper. When you go on the website, the first thing that pops up is, if you create a new account, we'll give you 10% off. And then use that 10% off. The product was already discounted. You use that 10% off and then you get 10% cheaper. And he didn't do that. And I'm like, why didn't you do that? He goes, oh, because I've already got an account. I was like, well, yeah, just get another account. Like, why? You don't have to stop at one account. Like, there's like John Lewis, for example. I've got like, I don't know, I must have like between like 60 and 70 different accounts with John Lewis. So many different retailers I've got so many accounts with. If you can get that 10%, then use it 100% because other people are going to be, and then you're always going to be 10% out on your price. So yeah, try and find any form of discount, whether it's a new sign up offer, whether it's students, whether it's blue light, what's it called? Blue light card. Or yeah, anything along those lines. You want to be getting the best discount possible to stack on top of it, or even gift cards or anything like that. Like that makes a big difference.
I just got 1,000 messages in Discord, so I just brought it up. I've got 3 screens right now, one of them in portrait and 2 in landscape, and it makes me feel like a very like if there's one thing in my life that's made me feel like I've made it, is having 3 screens.
You know what I've got? I've got a massive 30-something inch screen in front of me, and I haven't turned it on for about 6 months. I just sit on my laptop and just use my laptop, and that is it. And then now I've got like a portable monitor which I've started to use. But yeah, I don't know why I just never used the actual big monitor.
Cameron said, hey, June 23rd, right? Cameron, I was just talking about you earlier today, mate. Welcome to the live. Prime Day is June 23rd, but Sam, would you recommend A to A on Prime Day for someone with less than $2,000, or do you think OA is just better? So Prime Day is a little bit different, isn't it? Regularly, we would say don't do A to A unless you have more than £2,000.
I think A to A EU is, you can definitely do A to A EU because you're not reliant on prices reverting. A to A, I think A to A in general, Depends. Like if it's a limited time offer and you know exactly when the offer is going to end, then yeah, I think that's fine. If it isn't a limited time offer, then yeah, maybe not, because you don't know when the offer is going to end and you don't know how long the price is going to take to revert. With Prime Day, I think Prime Day you're pretty safe because generally the offers, for the most part, will finish at the end of Prime Day. So they'll be low for like 2-3 days, however long it is, and then they'll bounce back up. So I think Prime Day it should be okay. I think, but general A to A, when you don't know when the offer is going to end, then yeah, you probably don't want to touch that. But yeah, Prime Day, limited time offer, or EU A to A, then yeah, they should all be good.
B Prakaj, I don't know if you're still in this live. I'm just gonna. Can I call you by your proper name, or do you prefer B Prakaj? I've just dropped Cal a message to ask him to sort that for you, mate. Just saw your message.
Mate, did you see him skipping earlier?
Yeah, I know, he's a tank, isn't he?
Mate, first off, the skipping was sick. Second off, the geezer's absolutely henge. And I was looking, and I was like, mate, fair play. That geezer's got some moves.
Yeah.
He was doing bits.
Is anyone Seller Central working right now? Brockwell, I know Sam answered that earlier. Mine's fine. How long have you both been doing this for, and how much did you both invest to start with? I've been selling since 2023 summertime. I used to work for Microsoft, right? 17,000 people got made redundant. They offshored it to India and they got ready for AI. And I got a redundancy payout, wasn't massive, went traveling through Europe, had a really good time with the missus, and I put the rest of the money into Amazon. Probably like, I can't even remember, honestly, like 3 to 5K, something like that. So yes, 2023 was when I started. How about you, Sam?
For me, it was 2021. It was sort of springtime. And in terms of capital, I had £1,000 cash, 4K on a credit card. Again, I always like to throw this caveat out there. I do not recommend people start with that now. It was a very different game when I started. It was mostly FBM. So the money was turned over a lot quicker. The things we were buying were selling a lot quicker. When I was buying stuff from retailers, I used to go and, like, I guess RA kind of, but it's more like click and collect. I used to go and collect the stuff. Once I collected it, I'd list it on Amazon, and then on my drive home, some of them would start selling. So the money turned over a lot quicker, so you could justify using a credit card at that point. Whereas with a FBA, everything's a bit longer. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend using a credit card at all. But yeah, that is how I started.
Well, just to clarify, when Sam says don't use a credit card at all, he means for a new person needing capital coming into it.
Yes.
Credit cards in business are a very good idea, as long as you're not over leveraging and spending more than you can afford to pay back right away. Credit cards are fantastic for cashback and rewards and stuff like that.
100%. Like, I think, okay, yeah, I didn't word that very well. Credit cards are great. You should use a credit card. Because you want to get the cashback rewards and all that sort of stuff, but you shouldn't use a credit card just to utilize the capital. So only spend on a credit card what you actually have in your bank and what you can afford to pay off almost immediately. So if you've got 5K cash in the bank and then you can get a credit card, I would only ever spend max of 5K on that credit card. Don't over leverage yourself. Only spend what you can actually pay back straight away.
Halima said, why am I late? Late, but you're still here, Halima. That's what's important. Thank you for joining. B Prakaz, the value from the free group in SellerSmart was so good. I felt like I'd already paid for it. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, appreciate that. The goal that we have is one of the goals that we have is we want to give, let's say 80 to 90% for free, and we want it to be high quality because we want to help as many people as possible. When you guys can see how high quality the free stuff is, hopefully that should be an indication of how good the paid stuff is, because our paid services are absolutely insane. And we're constantly evolving them, and we really appreciate your feedback as well. Obviously, we're not perfect, we're humans. So every time there is an issue in our system, we really appreciate constructive feedback. We take it on board very seriously. We improve our system, and then by the process of doing that over 2 years, that's how you get to a point where we now have 140 positive reviews and no negatives. We're very proud of the hard work the team does, and we're very lucky to have a team as good as we do. Our team is incredible. They're amazing people, and we need to do a meet up in real life, don't we, with the mentorship lot? I think maybe anyone in the community, actually.
Yeah, we do need to get that sorted out for sure.
Danny, you said I need a phone call from SellerSmart. Absolutely. So Jay is in the background of this live. Danny, if you give us a follow, we'll follow you back. Drop us a message. Jay will set up a call. I can jump in a call with you if you like, or Sam can take it. Whichever's fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Prime suspect, Echo is back. That's because my headphones just died, I think. Apologies for that.
So I need to do something. Give me 2 seconds.
Let me... hold on. Let me ask my missus if she's got headphones I can borrow. You guys are going to listen to loads of typing now. Sorry about that. Okay, right. I've asked my lovely fiance if I can steal her headphones. What's both your thoughts on the government-backed business loan versus Wayflyer? Okay, Wayflyer is really good. We have an affiliate relationship with them. I don't think we've ever had a payout from them. I know Sam has had a lot of affiliates from Wayflyer. Wayflyer reject a lot of people. The government-backed startup loan, I think you could consider it to be one of the safer ones. It's like 6% APR, but it is a personal loan. It's not a business loan. So if things go wrong, you are financially responsible for it. Very, very important distinction. I know people who've gone for the UK government-backed startup loan and got approved for it. It's 25,000 per director. So with each director, you can get 25k. It's a government-backed one, and to each their own. I'm not prescribing advice to you. I'm just saying, for me, I'm like personal or business. I believed in myself, so I gunned it for stuff. But yeah, you just have to do your due diligence and check. iWalker can be a really good one if you have business revenue. That's going to be based on your business revenue, but again, you have to do your checks. They're changing all the time, to be honest. We had a really good call with a broker who was going to offer our community members good rates, but they just decided that I can't remember what it was, but the underwriters in the background of the company had just recently changed their policies, so they couldn't work with companies like ours. And that's happened a couple of times, unfortunately. And I've spoken to people in other niches where they've been told the same. So, yeah, it's annoying, but it is what it is.
Yeah, we haven't had much luck with all that, have we?
No. Okay, Brandon said I can call him by his name. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Pack Attack ESP. I want to start FBA. I British, living in Spain permanently. How can I scale this from zero to profit? Really good question. So you're living in Spain, which probably means you're a very relaxed, happy person in comparison to everyone in the UK. But it depends how much cash you have. Are you paid in euros? And I'm not meaning to offend the Spanish with this, but Spanish quite famously in e-commerce have lower spending power than people in other nations. So depending on how much cash you have, starting a UK business, a UK LTD is probably the right way to go. Thank you.
Tech support.
No cables?
No, these are Bluetooth as well. Hey, Sam.
Oh, okay. So yeah, starting a UK LTD is probably a good way to go. Sam, do you think him living in Spain and registering a UK LTD, would he have to VAT register straight away, or would he be able to avoid that?
Say that again, sorry.
So this guy on my side, Pack Attack, was saying he's British but living in Spain and he wants to scale FBA.
Yeah.
The UK market is the biggest in what? Can you try and connect that to the Bluetooth? Sure. Thank you. Can I use it? So the UK market is the third biggest in the world. So I definitely recommend. Thank you. I definitely recommend going for that one. Sam, my question to you was, if he registers a company in the UK to sell in the UK, do you think he would have to go straight for VAT because he's living in Spain, or do you think he'd be okay? Tricky, isn't it? Need to make sure the mic's
I don't know, to be honest with you. I guess it depends where his residency and everything like that is. I guess if it is in Spain, I don't know. If he's got I assume he's obviously got a British passport and everything like that. I to be fair, I don't actually know. I would like to think probably not, and I think he should be okay. But equally, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. It'd be worth speaking to an accountant about, because I don't actually know. part of me thinks it should be okay.
I was gonna say that sounds like an accounting question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
it's tricky. I think Claude or GPT, thank you. Claude or GPT could probably give you a good rough estimate, but I think talking to an accountant is probably the way to go. I can refer you to an accountant if you want to know.
I don't know if it changed the mic.
I just noticed the time. I need to go
this
because
is
I need
weird.
to pick up my daughter from nursery.
No, it didn't.
Cool. So cool. You're good.
I can't hear anything.
Is that better?
Can you say something, Sam?
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay, that's better. Hopefully that's cured the echo. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know if you missed that. I have to go because I need to pick my daughter up from the nursery.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I'll tell you what, we've got a few more questions, so I'll answer the questions and then I'll sign off as well. Thank you for joining, Sam.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
See you later. Okay, so yeah, pack attack. Sorry, I think that's a question for an accountant. That's a complicated one because if you could, oh, Sam, I'm just going to kick you out of StreamYard. Kick from studio. There we go. Yeah, if you could start in the UK with a UK LTD and not register for VAT, then that would be a no-brainer option. But if you have to register for VAT straight away, then it complicates things because it makes it harder to make profit for someone who's brand new and doesn't know how to source. And I would probably argue at that point, you would need to invest more cash into it to get into wholesale if you're VAT registered, but that's a whole separate question. LTH, yeah, I agree on the free resources. I've been using SellerSmart buy sheets since the start, to be fair. Thank you very much, LTH. Appreciate you. Danny, perfect. Thank you. Pack Attack ESP. I hope you heard the response to that, mate. Aiden FBA, hey, the Ungate automation tool you have, does it collate all the brands that it ungates at the end? Cal is changing that very consistently all the time. So I'm going to need to double check with him on that one. Welcome to the live, by the way. Cal is changing that all the time. I know it was at one point, and I think because of the way the system works, I think there was one thing like that we couldn't do, but I just need to double check. Give me 1 sec. Oh, Discord is over here. Been having really good results with the auto ungator though. So link in the bio, guys. We have a tool now that scans 5,500 brands and automatically ungates you and all the ones you're eligible for. It is insane. Been getting crazy good results for people using it. So definitely give it a try. You can download it as a CSV, I believe, by brands. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Aiden, welcome to the live as well. I saw some of your videos the other day and I really like them. Good job. Keep going. That's it's really good to see other creators doing a good job. I'll go be honest with you, mate. I need to improve my social media game. I'm noticing our average views are growing, but they're not growing that quickly. And I was talking to an Amazon influencer the other day who does mad numbers, really nice guy. And it made me realize I need to do not just Amazon education, but I need to do a bit more broader content. So hopefully you guys should enjoy seeing that soon. Okay, right. What is the time? 4 o'clock. Guys, this was a really enjoyable live. Thank you for joining. I will be live over the weekend as well. If you want to check out our auto ungator tool, you can use that link in the bio. We have a free Discord community. We've got one-to-one coaching, VA recruitment, prep center, account recovery. We've got everything you need. Thank you ever so much for joining. And hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow. If not, have a really good weekend.